Are you an aspiring entrepreneur? Or maybe have you been an entrepreneur for a long time? Brian Lofrumento has been an entrepreneur since he was 19 years old. He believes that innovation, learning, community, and opportunities happen by getting shit done through entrepreneurship. Get Shit Done in a Flash, a mini-series presented by the GSD Factor podcast. Hear from incredible leaders, entrepreneurs, investors, trailblazers, individuals that are influencing and changing the conversations in episodes that are no longer than 7 minutes long. Let's continue to step into our extraordinary and get shit done in a flash. Brian Lofrumento.
I would say that my story, it all bleeds into one another, because when you talk about stepping into your extraordinary, that's quickly what I realized during my life and my entrepreneurial journey is that entrepreneurship changed my life. I learned that the powers of entrepreneurship, it gives you new skills, it helps you meet new people, it opens up so many doors for you. I learned that all great innovations, opportunities, growth, it all happens through entrepreneurship. So finally, this year in 2025, stepping into my extraordinary and with an incredible team of people who are behind it with me, that we launched the nonprofit of Through Entrepreneurship to help make entrepreneurship way more accessible to way more people. So when I think about entrepreneurship, I think about why people don't do it. As someone who talks to entrepreneurs for a living, I hear so many reasons why someone might not start their business. There's the support, there's the encouragement, there's the mindset stuff that you and I so much have lived in our own lives and entrepreneurial journeys. And so that's why I've realized that the advantages that I had early on were the people who supported me. Misha, those people were so generous and so transparent. They accelerated my journey so much. I don't know if I would have persisted without them. I don't know if I would have made it far enough without them. And so through entrepreneurship, we want to give people mentorship. We want to give them access to world-class entrepreneurial education. Stop wondering what works. Stop wondering how to navigate your world. We want to give people access to that real-life education. And obviously, our mentor network combined with things we want to do inside of schools, of going inside classrooms. I hope one day more and more kids are saying, I want to be a successful entrepreneur. I want to create jobs. I want to create opportunities. So it's that combination of mentorship, education, access to resources. We just want to knock down those traditional barriers that stop people from taking that plunge. Because of the nature of a nonprofit, it brings people together. And I think that when we cultivate that environment, it purely is about the mission, which is why I love the nonprofit model. And I think that it's something that I hope and I know more entrepreneurs will embrace, is because it is that mission of saying, no, I'm not here to impress people. My highs only come about because of my lows. It's something I've come to appreciate, Misha, the older that I get, is I wouldn't be the entrepreneur that I am without the failures. It's not that failure was a detour along the way. A failure is part of the way. We become better through those things. And so I very happily share those things, because you have to know that side of the world. It doesn't mean we're going to save other people from failures. It just means that we're going to show them that through those failures, good things await you on the other side. I've become obsessed with this concept of space in life. And to your point about pivots, is that it's really hard to pivot when we have everything figured out. I heard this quote in 2020, ships don't sink because of the water around them. Ships sink because of the water that gets in them. I was like, that right there, that's the secret to life. It's the secret to business. It's the secret to entrepreneurship. Never have I interviewed a single one that didn't experience major setbacks, not just one, but multiple. Every single success story, the only reason why they ever reach the airwaves or the TV screen or the cover of magazines is because they kept persisting. We all experience failure. And so our mindset is just digging in. Seth Godin calls it the dip. And so what too many people do is they quit while they're in that dip. And so when I hit the dip in anything, and it's that constant reminder of most other people, they would quit here. And that's when I dig in. And I think it's that resilience that is so typical for entrepreneurs who make it in whatever capacity that means to them, because it's not easy and it's not going to be easy. And guess what? It's not meant to be easy. It's such a cliche that we forget the power of one day at a time, but truly that's how results happen. That's how transformation happens, how pivot happens. It's how we can step into our extraordinary. Is we can't do that 90 days at a time. We have to do it one day at a time. Resetting is so important. I think that's part of the magic of your approach with your clients is the grow and glow at the end of the day. really forces us into that reset moment where we do have that time to reflect. So it really is that pairing of the one day at a time, the one lap at a time, but also with that reset and that reflection of, I did it that one time. Like, who says I can't do it again? So yeah, I think it's that combination that happens through reps and then makes it more actionable and achievable. My parting message would be everybody has something to add in so many different ways. And I think quite frequently, we don't even realize that. We are so much more than the sum of our parts. We, as a whole, as a community, when we come together, there's so much more that we can get out of the world. So through entrepreneurship, we love illuminating all that good stuff that we're all doing. And ideas happen when you're around other ideas. And that's why I've always loved that concept of iron sharpens iron. Get involved, because the more involved you are with other people and other entrepreneurs, the more ideas you'll see.
Thank you for listening to Get Shit Done in a Flash, a mini-series by the GSD Factor podcast. Are you an influential leader that has a dream to write a book and put your words out into the world? Reach out to us today so we can help make your book dream a reality. Let's get shit done.